Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to Speak and Stories, a place where every story lights a little spark in your heart. Have you ever noticed that people remember you only when they need you? Have you ever abandoned your own plans, your rest, your peace, just to help someone who vanishes once they're satisfied? If yes, then this story is meant for you, because sometimes the world keeps taking from you until you finally decide to stop being available for everyone. Once, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a man named Lucas. Lucas was known by all. If someone's wheel broke, call Lucas. If a chimney collapsed, call Lucas. If anyone needed advice, comfort, or company, Lucas was always there. He never refused. He believed helping others made him a good man. And it did. But slowly, Lucas's life stopped belonging to him. His own fields were only half planted, his small house needed repairs. Yet, he spent his days fixing other people's problems. Every evening when he returned home exhausted and covered in dust, his father would sigh and say, "Lucas, my son, you help the whole world, but who helps you?" Lucas would give a tired smile. "It's fine, Dad. One day they'll remember my kindness." But that day never arrived. One evening, dark storm clouds gathered. The villagers hurried to protect their crops before the heavy rain. Lucas rushed to help his friend Mark, whose grain bags were still outside. Together they worked quickly, covering everything. But while Lucas saved Mark's harvest, his own field lay open to the sky. The rain hit hard. By the time he ran home, it was too late. Most of his crop was destroyed. He sat silently on his porch, rain dripping from his hair, staring at the ruined land that once held his hopes. That night, his father said quietly, "You rescued everyone's harvest, except your own." Lucas said nothing, but something deep inside him cracked. The next morning, Lucas walked to the edge of the village to meet old Henry, a wise man who lived by the lake. "Henry," he said, "I don't understand. I help everyone, but I feel empty. I'm not tired of hard work. I'm tired of people." Henry looked at the calm water and said, "Lucas, do you see this lake? It gives water to the fields, the animals, the trees. But when it rains too much and the lake forgets its own boundaries, what happens?" Lucas thought. "It overflows and destroys everything." "Exactly," Henry said. "Even kindness needs limits. Without them, kindness becomes self-destruction. Stop being everywhere for everyone. Be somewhere for yourself." Then he gave Lucas a simple task. For the next 7 days, don't say yes immediately. When someone asks for help, pause and ask yourself, "Can I truly afford this right now?" If the answer is no, say, "Not today." Watch what happens. The week felt strange for Lucas. On the first day, Mark came running. "Lucas, my cow is sick. Help me take it to the doctor." Lucas looked at his half-finished field. His heart pulled in 2 directions. He took a deep breath and said, "I'm sorry, Mark. Today I have to finish my own work." Mark stared. "You saying no?" Lucas nodded. "Yes. I can help tomorrow, but not today." Mark frowned and left. Lucas felt guilty, but he kept working. By sunset, for the first time in months, his land was ready for sowing. The next day, others came with small requests. Lucas said no, politely but firmly. That night, he felt a peace he hadn't felt in years. On the 4th day, something unexpected happened. Heavy rain returned and Lucas's roof began leaking. He looked around. No one came to help. He smiled sadly, realizing that when he was always available, everyone needed him. Now that he stepped back, silence surrounded him. But instead of anger, he felt strength. He repaired the roof himself, alone. That night, sitting under his fixed shelter, he whispered, "So this is what self-respect feels like." Weeks passed. The new Lucas was different. He no longer rushed to please everyone. He chose peace over approval. And something amazing happened. People began to respect him. Mark started solving his own issues. Neighbours stopped coming with tiny favours. Lucas's field grew greener than before. His health improved. His smile returned. And strangely, people liked him even more now, not because he did everything for them, but because he finally respected himself. One evening, old Henry visited Lucas. He looked at the thriving crops and said, "So, Lucas, did the world fall apart when you stopped being available?" Lucas smiled. "No, Henry. Everything changed for the better." Henry nodded. "When you stopped saying yes to everyone, you finally said yes to yourself. That's when everything changes. So, my friend, are you like Lucas? Always there for everyone but empty inside? Remember this, you're not a bad person for saying no. You're choosing calm over chaos. When you stop being everywhere for everyone, you finally become someone for yourself. People respect what you protect. So guard your time, your mind, your energy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.